you a technique that I used in my daisy bonnet. It's a really gorgeous baby bonnet. It has a unique scalloped edging and an all over, I've called it a daisy pattern, but it's actually dandelion stitch. The scalloped edging, however, is something that I developed for the pattern. It's not hard, but could be a little bit fiddly if you haven't done it before. So today I'm going to show you how to do that so that if you're working the daisy bonnet, you don't get stuck on how to do it. So to work the cast on scalloped edge, first of all you need to cast on your stitches. So for this pattern I recommend a cable cast on, and I just have to cast on a couple more stitches. The pattern is a multiple of 8 plus 2. So if you were wanting to modify the pattern to make a different size, that's what you would need to do. So now I've got my 8 plus 2. Also for this pattern, you cast on using a larger needle than you use to knit the bonnet. The reason for that is because this can get quite tight and you don't want it to sort of pucker in too much. So casting on a larger needle, and then we're going to work the first row. So we're going to knit 2. These are our 2 extra stitches. This makes the pattern symmetrical. Then we're going to knit 1, and then that 1 stitch that we've just knit, we're going to pass it straight back over to the left needle, and we're going to lift 5 stitches over it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to work a yarn over and work that same stitch again that's already been worked. And there's 1 scallop worked. Then we knit 2. And repeat the process. So knit 1, pass that knit stitch back to the left needle and lift 5 stitches over. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, yarn over and knit that worked stitch again, knit 2, knit 1, slide it back, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, yarn over, knit 1, and then knit 2. And so there you can see I've got 5 little scallops, and I'll show you what to do on the next row. So because we've just decreased a whole bunch of stitches, you can see my stitch count is now different to what it was when I first started. I started off with 26 stitches and now I've got 6, 8, 10, 12, I've got 14. And I need to add those stitches back. Alternatively, you could do an edge just like this if you wanted to. You would have to account for the extra stitches lost, so you would have to cast on more than you need. Let you do the math on that one. But here's how we work the wrong side and add those stitches back. And this is also how we add in the yarn overs that create the little holes. So we're going to start by purling 3 stitches. So 1, 2, 3. And the next stitch is our yarn over, and we're actually going to work this stitch multiple times. So into that stitch we're going to knit 1, yarn over, knit 1, yarn over, knit 1, and then slip it off onto the right needle. So we've just increased 4 times into that 1 stitch, and then we're going to repeat. So purl 3, 1, 2, 3. Then into this stitch we're going to knit 1, yarn over, knit 1, yarn over, knit 1, and repeat. Purl 3, 1, 2, 3, and again knit 1, yarn over, knit 1, yarn over, knit one, and purl the last 2 stitches. And so now I've increased my stitch count back out to what it originally was, which is 26 stitches. And you can see that because we've worked into that yarn over multiple times, we've actually created these nice big eyelets along the edge. You could apply this edging to just about anything you wanted to knit. Look really nice on a cardigan. And from there we just start knitting. So in the pattern I now have you switch to a smaller size needle. I didn't bring a smaller size needle, so I'm just going to knit across this next row using this one. And from then on you start working the daisy stitch, which is actually just a dandelion stitch. Obviously I call it a daisy stitch because it's the name of my pattern, named after a niece of mine. And I will be making a video to show you how to do that one as well. So we'll just work our way across as quickly as I can. As quickly as I can on bamboo needles. They're a bit sticky, I prefer metal. And there you have it. Nice little scalloped edging for a baby bonnet. And there you have it. I hope that has helped you with making the scalloped edging for your bonnet. Please don't forget to upload your finished object to Ravelry so that I can see them. I love seeing people's finished work. If you're on social media, you can use hashtags. So hashtag Daisy Bonnet and hashtag Restless Knitter will ensure that I see your project and give it some love. Thanks very much. Bye.